Yo, what up? Derek Jackson here. For those of you who are tuning in for the very first time, and I appreciate you stopping by. For those of you returning, welcome back. You know, something happened yesterday where I thought was pretty interesting and really telling of our mindset of, when it comes to maternal pictures, a mother and a child, not only a mother and a child, but a mother and a child, and a father, or a stepfather rather, and his new child or whatever. Ciara, all right, I'll just get right into it. Ciara posted maternal photos of her baby future, Russell Wilson, and of course her unborn child that's still in her belly. You know, I can't really do pictures without the baby, but I wanted to have a discussion about it, man, because the photos were very polarizing in the sense that a lot of people, felt they were inappropriate, and that's putting it real nicely. Like, a lot of people were just tearing into Ciara. You know what I mean? They didn't just not like the photo. They said Ciara was a bad mother, that Russell Wilson didn't have any backbone, that Future wouldn't approve, and no father or no real nigga would let his child be in the picture like that. You know what I mean? They were just up and down the comments, tearing Ciara apart, when just a little while ago, they was all happy for Ciara because she was getting married to Russell Wilson. If anybody has the picture I'm talking about, feel free to put that in the comments, man. If at all possible. I don't know if you can. We on Facebook Live, so I don't know if you can do that. But here are my thoughts on it, man. Like, I will agree to an extent that the pictures were unusual. They were atypical as far as what we're used to seeing. But I know the difference between something I'm not used to and something that's actually immoral or wrong. In the picture, Ciara is, without a shirt, without a bra. All right, she's holding her baby boy, baby Future, who, by the way, is 2 years old. He's a 2-year-old boy. People act like this was some kind of pedophilic, incest type of picture. The baby boy is literally 2 years old. Okay, so she's holding baby Future, and then Russell Wilson is behind her with his hands cupping around her belly. His face is in like her mid-back area, where a lot of people were trying to just talk shit. I don't know, for jokes or something. His face is in her ass. Like, I don't know why a lot of dudes were sitting there talking shit like that was some big deal. Well, y'all have y'all faces in girls' asses all the time, but we're not gonna go there. All right. So for me, I looked at the picture. I just said, oh, it's cool if there's some really deep meaning behind it. I don't get it, but as far as just the picture itself, it's not something crazy. It's not something weird. It's not like she's holding her 15-year-old son, you know what I mean, and they're naked or whatever. She's holding her 2-year-old baby boy, in which last time I checked, the 2-year-old is still a baby. A lot of 2-year-olds are still breastfeeding. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of people just were losing their minds. I'm like, I don't know if y'all watch too much TV, if y'all just perverted or pedophilic or whatever, but there's nothing wrong with this photo or immoral about this photo. And I know a lot of y'all may disagree. No, they just don't need to be on the internet. Okay, cool, but this is a public figure who very publicly lives her life on the internet. Like, this is something that's pretty normal. I think the real problem isn't that the picture was on the internet. I don't think the real problem is that, the little boy is 2 years old and able to walk and she's holding him. I don't think the real problem is that she doesn't have any clothes on. I think the real problem is that us, as a black people, we're not used to seeing this type of love being on display. Now, if you show a family, fighting with each other or fighting over the will of a dead relative, or, you show a mom and a dad, fussing all day, some abusive shit on TV. You show a drunk dad or a dad that just got home from jail down on his luck trying to get back on his feet. You know what I'm saying? You see that shit, that doesn't raise any eyebrows. The dysfunction doesn't raise any eyebrows. But when the love is on display, we lose our fucking minds. One dude said something like, oh, Future, he shouldn't let his child be in no picture like that. I know I wouldn't let my child be in no picture like that. Damn it, Future ain't in the picture. Not literally speaking, not technically speaking, he's not in the picture as a father. So I'd be damned if he should have some kind of say-so. Last time I checked, in the last interview he did, he said he didn't even have time for his kids. So he wouldn't be able to keep his kid from being in a photo shoot like that anyway. He ain't there to grab him. He ain't there to get him out. You know what I mean? The biggest problem with the picture ain't that Future wasn't there. I think, I would have liked to have seen probably Russell's face, but damn it, it's a pose. Like, it's not like this is some kind of knock against them as parents. I wish we saw more pictures like this, where a stepdad is in the picture, proudly holding his unborn child. You know what I mean? Kind of serving as like the foundation if we want to go deeper. We want to try to make it deep. That's what I'm thinking they were going for, you know. But at the end of the day, we need to draw the line, man, between what's something we're not used to seeing and what's actually wrong. Because we have a bad habit of turning otherwise beautiful moments and beautiful occasions into some kind of debate where we just ruin it and trash the moment for what it was supposed to be. You know, they just did that with Tyrese, man. He had posted a picture of him and his new wife. They just got married, I think, on Valentine's Day, calling her his black queen, but she's not the kind of black we're used to, so people turned on him, man. I'm talking about people turning on him. Y'all know I've already had my little situation with that. You know, and I posted a picture of my baby because, you know, the Instagram filter made her look a little too light-skinned. And people like just try to trash the moment. But this ain't about me. This is about, you know, we look at shit, and if we don't get it, if we don't understand it, we wanna turn it into something really negative. So as far as Ciara goes, like I said, I know people have their feelings about it. It's totally fine if you're not rooting for the picture itself. You know, but we shouldn't be able to tear people down. Like, these are still humans, man. Ciara is still a mother. Like, we gonna get to a point where nobody wants to show anything to us, man. Yet we sit there and talk about how we crave more positive black images and positive images of black families and black love and all of this other stuff. But look what we do to the people that do it. Look how we handle it. You know, to an extent, I would say we don't deserve it. But, you know, as far as just the picture itself, man, I just don't see a problem with it. Like I said, I may not get it for all its deep meaning it was supposed to come with, but all I saw when I looked at that picture was a loving mother, you know, a little boy who was in the picture with his unborn sibling, and a stepfather in Russell Wilson who has stepped up and done what a lot of people consider lame or weak or spineless, which is a wife, a mother, a single mother, and take on her kids as his own, which I don't think, not only is there nothing spineless about it, I think it's spineless to do it the other way around. Like, whenever you date a mom, you're not dating just that woman. You're dating that woman and her child. Like, it's spineless, it's cowardly to try and love that woman apart from her child. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's the shit that we should be up in arms about whenever a dude wants to be with a woman but don't want to be a father or don't want to love that child as his own. The shit I saw was beautiful, though. Just dynamic of a new family, you know, expecting a little boy or girl. They're excited about it, and they put it in a beautiful display of what they thought was beautiful. So those are my thoughts, man. Y'all let me know what you think. I'll let y'all later, man. Peace.